Good morning, this is 2023. Can you believe we've made it to 2023? We are looking at Libra, we're looking at your in-depth tarot reading. Excuse the room, I'm in my bedroom because it's bank holiday and the house is being used by everyone else. So it is what it is. Let's get my tea. Okay, we're going in depth, Libras. We're going to have a look. Let me sit back comfortably. Let's have a look what's going on in your position of you, in your personality, in your power position. You've got the Hangman, but you've got it reversed. Now, this indicates that you're not willing to change, that perhaps you don't want to be flexible this year, that you are happy with who you are and you're not changing that for anyone. Now, Libras, it could indicate that you are stunting your growth though, so be mindful of that, because change and adaptability allows us to grow. But you perhaps with this reverse card is just don't want to move into a different space, just want to be quite you really, you're quite happy with where you're at there, and perhaps you don't want to have to make some sacrifices in order to make changes. You just want to stay where you are. Now, money around you, Libra, you've got the Tower card. Had a blank moment for a second. Tower card around your money, Libra. Now this indicates change and shake up. So there is going to be some changes around your finances. There is going to be some shake up around your finances. What it will lead to is you breaking things down and rebuilding things. It will lead to a restructure of your finances and something better coming. And this is great because when we come to the monthly one, this will make more sense, but in a moment. But your communication, you have the star. Now your communication indicates that you are being open and being honest, and that you'll want things above board, and that you've got this positivity energy about you. You're hopeful about a lot of things there, and you're in alignment with things. So you're realigning yourself, you're realigning energies around you, and you're communicating that. And that's probably why you don't want to change, because you just feel that everything is perfect or everything is how you want it to be. But there will be some values shook up there and some finances shook up. Let me just move my chocolate out the way. Now, in your home and family area, you have the Queen of Cups. Now, this, Libra, indicates that there's a lot of nurturing involved. There could be some more baby news coming in, or some happy family news coming in your home and family area. But it also indicates that there's nurturing energy. And that nurturing energy needs to start with you, Libras. So you're going to have to really think about what you want, not what everyone else wants. You can't pour from an empty vessel, is what they say. Now, you could find that you could open a can of worms, but you're trying to keep a lid on your emotions at the moment while you keep things under control while you deal with them, particularly in your home and family area. Now, in your love area, your flirty area, your children area, your creativity area, house 5, you've got the Hierophant. Now, this indicates that you want some order, some structure, and that you are, I'm just seeing on my windows, have got really filthy, distracted me there. And there seem to be a lot of flies for some reason. Anyway, so in your children area, your creative area, it's organised, it's structure. You want to follow rules, follow conformity. You want some structure and organised energy in that placement there. Even with new loves, new relationships, there could be people that you meet in groups or meet in organisation or meet in a situation where you're already following some rules or regulations, particularly spiritual or some religious nature there. Try not to get too orthodox with things though. Remain a little bit flexible in that area, otherwise you could have problems with other people, particularly children, trying to follow the rules there. In your day-to-day energy area is the Death card. Now this indicates that you've got changes coming in, that there is endings coming around you, that you are wanting to make changes. Now the Death card comes in when, not necessarily when we see a person dying, but when we see a situation dying. People tend to go like, oh my God, the Death card. But actually it serves as a reminder to you of asking you what needs to come to an end. What is it that you want to finish? What is it that you want to complete? Perhaps you're going through divorce. Perhaps you've come into the end of a job. Perhaps you're done with financial problems. This asks you to have a look at where you want to call an ending to. What do you want to finalise? What do you want to bring an ending to? So it's a very empowering card. It's indicating that on a day-to-day level, you can find the area that you want that ending. In your relationship, your long-term relationships, you've got the Magician. Now, the Magician indicates that you've got all the tools to do the job, that you can manifest miracles, that you can really be in a strong position as above, so below, to manifest whatever it is that you want there. So in relationship terms, that indicates that magic can happen. Now, it doesn't indicate that things are going to be easy. You might have to work a little bit hard. You might have to put a bit of extra magic into your relationship for it to get that sparkle of whatever it is that you want. In your area, house 8, now this is the area of change, this is the area of other people's money, this is the area of death, rebirth, regeneration, and you have the Hermit. So here it's asking you to think clearly, to perhaps meditate, and to think back on things, reflect back on things, think about things, where they've been, where you've come from, and things that you've put in a little box that you're now ready to get out. What changes do you want to make? What is it that you've always wanted to do but perhaps never dared? Now you can dare to open that box. In your philosophy area, house number 9, in your education and long distance travel and learning, you have the Moon. So there is some deep philosophy coming your way, some deep understanding of yourself, of others, perhaps things that aren't on the surface, but perhaps things that are underneath there. Also, this is about your intuition. So you're going to learn more about your intuition and perhaps understand things on that level a lot more there. You're learning, though, you're educating yourself that all is not as it seems to be. There is hidden things when you scratch the surface. In your career, you have the Lovers card. Now, this indicates that there are choices and there are decisions to be made, and you may have to communicate that with someone else. So if you're looking to change a job, you might have to ask your partner or check in on your partner, or perhaps there's a partnership going on around a working environment where you will need to weigh up your choices, weigh up your decisions, put your cards on the table and be open and honest with each other about what you want going forward for 2023. Your friendship, house number 11, your friendship area. This brings things full circle. Here we have loose ends coming full circle. We have you moving into a new chapter, a new phase, and a new beginning, a new world. So you might find that you've got new friendships that are coming around you, or that you and your friends, perhaps you're traveling, perhaps there's some holidays coming up, or it may be that you are going to be meeting new friends from different continents around the world there, but things are coming into a new phase for your friendship area, a new zone. And then we have karmic energy. Oh, interesting. Karmic energy is the Wheel of Fortune for you. So luck is on your side. It may not feel like it at times this year, but luck is on your side. What goes down must go up. And where there is change, things will start to move in the right direction. So really think about what needs to come to an end. Think about where you need to make those changes. Contemplate things, meditate on things. These are the key things for you. Manifest what you want to bring in for 2023, and understand that you have got new chapters, a new cycle, that you can make some positive changes. Luck is on your side. There is a lot of deep philosophical, deep learning. I know I said that wrong. There's a lot of deep learning and hidden things going on, but it's really going to bring the best out in you. Okay, let's have a look month by month then, Libras. So with the first month, January, you're not really in the mood to be too flexible. You don't really want to make any changes this month. You're not really in the mood to make some sacrifices. You just want to go back to whatever normal is. You just want to hang fire for the moment. You want to pause everything for the moment. February is going to be some big changes coming in for you. But this is where I was saying fear not, because those changes, what happened in February, will bring about a new dawn in March, okay? Now, these changes in February may have to break things down for you, Libras. You might have to restructure everything, and things might not be what they first appeared, but then they show that shining light in March. New beginnings, new hope, and dreams, and everything realigning. Now, collectively, I am seeing a pattern around March, April time, where we do have some shifts coming in. So I've seen this in readings that I've been doing for people for predictions, and a collective readings for 2023. So I think we are going to be in for some shifts. But for you, Libras, you're one of the lucky ones that seem to come out on top with that. In April here, it's really important that you nurture yourself, that you keep a lid on your emotions as well, that you keep intact with things, that you keep in control of things there, and that you pay particular attention to you and your needs, supporting yourself. In May, this is comfortable because the Hierophant is actually Taurus, which is May time. So this is comfortable. In May, you've got new order coming in. You've got what feels like restructuring what feels like following rules, regulation. It's going to feel comfortable, conforming, and a belonging, a sense of belonging, and some kind of order, new order coming in. In June, you've got all the tools to do the job. You can manifest miracles, you can really dream big, as above, so below. In June, you can create magic and pay attention to all the details of everything that you want. June is a good time, especially summer solstice, to have a reset and to kind of reevaluate where you are. There is a tarot spread I've created, the mid-year tarot spread, and June is a really good time just to check in. Is your hopes and dreams from January, where they want to be in June, ready for the next 6 months there? July we have the Hermit. So July is a time of meditation, of deep thinking, reflection, and you might be doing that, reevaluating things and just checking in with things. But hopes and dreams, things that you put in a little box, July you're going to be able to get those out. August, the wheel is turning in your favour. There is going to be more knowledge, perhaps study, learning, education, and things moving in the right direction. Change is inevitable in August. Things are changing for you, but there is a brighter future and a better outcome from those changes. September, trust your gut instinct. All is not as it seems in September. A situation may have a question mark around it, and you might have to do a bit more digging or check out a situation before you make any decisions. What month was that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That should have been September. October, you have the Lovers. So choices and decisions around relationships in October. Choices and decisions around perhaps partnerships of some kind. You need to be literally putting your cards on the table, being open and honest about all sorts. To do with partnerships particularly, and decisions that affect two people in October. November, the World. So things are coming full circle in November. Things are rounding up for you and have come to a completed phase. November, you're ready to start to finish things, finalise things, tie up those loose ends. And then December, you have that ending. So November and December blend lovely in tying up those loose ends, ready for a new chapter where there's some huge, big changes coming in and endings to things, allowing a new beginning for you. Now, Libras, if you want to book your own reading on a personal level, just look at my website, www.katemay.co.uk, and book the 12-month forecast. We will look at that. It's about an hour session. It also comes with a general reading as well. So that will give you your personal in-depth 12-month forecast. Otherwise, have a fabulous 2023. Enjoy.